All right, we're resuming here, and it's gonna be a little wonky. We'll wait till folks get on. Hey, if you ever hit the PC button on your keyboard, get ready for a mess. Just get ready for a mess. If you hit that PC button on your keyboard, then you gotta shut your computer down and you gotta reboot it. It's gonna reboot in the BIOS. Yo! Don't hit that button on accident. I don't know why they would. It's like an eject button almost, it feels like. Good lord. We're gonna give folks a few minutes to get back on here, especially Blue Cow, since we're reviewing Blue Cow's roster at the moment. Wow, what a mess. Just gotta get things set back up here, guys. Hit it again? No. No! How dare you? Don't tell me to hit it again. That was bad. So yeah, there's this PC button at the top of my keyboard above the F numbers, right? And I was fiddling with my Stream Deck. Let's see if the Stream Deck's working now. There we go, finally working again. Can you guys hear that? At least that's working now. Alright, so we'll wait for Blue Cow to get back on here. What'd you miss? Well, we got a roster review stream going free for all Friday, and then everything just blew up because I hit a button. $474 for 20 shards. Good lord, these are horrible. Don't buy that stuff. You buy more than one of these. You buy 2 of those. That's actually pretty nice. I already imbibed on some of these relic amplifiers. I needed these bronzium wirings. I needed that badly. Don't hit buttons. You don't. I was doing something else and accidentally hit the button. Oh, Shady's back. Oh man. Oh. Gotta paint that button red. Maybe I might need to do that. I'm waiting for Blue Cow to come back on so we can look at their roster. Oh, my Gungans were done day 1. Matt Master! Don't buy anything, be free to play. This is the... It's true. To Matt Master you listen, I think that's fair, Matt Master. And if you're in Matt Master's guild, don't try it. He has the high ground. Hot guys, the next watch stream if you do have time. Check. Yeah, Hot. Go ahead and edit that because I'm not doing that. I appreciate the thought, but yeah, if you can edit it, that would be nice. All right, so we're gonna do I'm gonna do Blue Cow's review, and then we'll spin some review. Oh, wait, no, Blue Cow said he had to go do some stuff, so let's spin some. Let's do some spins. Let's see if that's stuck here for me. All right, that looks good. All right, let's get some spins going. Because Blue Cow said he had to go somewhere and he'll be back later. So... we're going to spin for some roster reviews right now. 333 entrants this month. Sorry. Okay. Appalling. Appalling. Alright, move you. Get there. I got the wheel, Loki. I know what's going on, man. I know the deal. Hey, G-Dub. Welcome back. Sorry about that, everybody. The moral of the story today is don't hit the extra buttons on your keyboard on accident. Bad things happen. Your computer reboots in BIOS. Sidin 1018. Gotcha. Alright, hold on. I gotta get back in your voice chat. The steak. And we'll spin one more right now. Where's the roster view winner broom? And very original username. Hey, we finally got that one. Alrighty. Let's get these reviews going right now. Okay. Loser01 Smiley, thanks for following over on Twitch. Thanks, Matt Master. All right, pause this, get over here, pause that. All right. Well, what a Friday this has been. Let's go look up Appalling. There's Matt Master over on Twitch, too. What a special fella. All right, Appalling. What do we got? Erodium 2. We got Executor. We got Jedi Master Kenobi. We got Malevolence and Negotiator. Let's look at those fleets. Let's look at that Empire fleet first. Okay. Got TIE Defender working on it. Get that finished. Everything else is there. Then we got a very this is not a good look. This is not a good look. So on this one, Appalling, you need to get the Hyena Bomber and Vulture Droid farmed up. This fleet is not working for you right now. So make this fleet work. Get the Hyena Bomber and get the Vulture Droid and make this fleet great again. And we got a bundle here, right? No. Boy, it sure gives the appearance of a bundle, but it is not a bundle. Thank you, Matt Master. Well, the fleet's in good shape. I would definitely invest in Marauder. I think Marauder is such a good investment right now for folks. And I realize the Bad Batch, you know, you're looking at Kyrotex out the wazoo, but I mean, it's just like, it's just like investing in that end game fleet. You're gonna have to invest a bunch of Kyrotex and get your Bad Batch up. I love that idea in the game right now of doing a Marauder. Meta Jedi Master Kenobi and Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. We got Resistance bundles, but no Rey yet. No Radis. Interesting. So you bought all the Ray characters, but not the Radis bundle. Very interesting. Well, this should be your primary focus right now, is getting Ray done. You're so much of the way there. It's not much more effort left for Ray. Then you got the Revens and CLS, Wampa, Treya team. Boy, you got a whole bunch of good stuff at Gear 12 right now. A whole bunch of stuff, good stuff, is sitting at Gear 12 right now. Okay, Blue Cow, you'll be next. Appalling. I think you should be working on... Appalling. You should be working on Poop Hippie. What kind of name is that? You should be working on Ray, but you should be finishing this Darth Revan team, your Jedi Knight Revan team, your CLS team, your Treya team, your Wampa. You should be finishing up all that stuff while you're also working on Ray. That's what you should be working on. And it's right in front of you. So let's look at your mods. That's what you got to work on. There's just no... And get your Hyena Bomber and Vulture Droid farmed. What'd you say, Matt Master? I saw something. I'm curious how much gear you put into BB for a player like this who's presumably working gear. Yeah, I'd probably not right now. If you have a 7-star Marauder already done, I think it's worth it for you to invest in Bad Batch. If you're farming Marauder, I think you should invest in Bad Batch. I mean, think about what it gives you. Like, you can invest 2,000 Chirotechs in Inquisitors and it gets you to, you know, you'll eventually get Rebo, whatever. You invest 1,200 Chirotechs in 3 Bad Batch. You keep Echo at Gear 12 or whatever. Still, well, that's more, but whatever. And you get an endgame fleet. It's a hard balance. It's hard to balance it, and I get it. But it's just got to be, people got to we got to see more Marauders out there. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, then you go get Lord Vader. It's a tough balance, though. Everything's a tough balance right now in game, for sure. A lot of hard things to balance in game. Like, look at this. This is a mess. There's 2 GLs. There's Starkiller. And then there's 4 meta teams that would be great for him in Grand Arena that are sitting at Gear 12. And why is Han faster than CLS? That's really slow. All right, that's enough. I can't take any more of that. Fix your mods.
Take these 2 over to the garage, will you? I want them cleaned up for... Take these 2 over to the garage, will you? I want them cleaned up for dinner.
But I was going into Tashi Station to pick up some power converters.
First, you've got to fix your mods. Yeah, stop doing this. Stop doing this. And stop taking any of these as 6-dot. This is a mess. Don't do this stuff. Just don't do this stuff. Go watch my mods playlist. Don't do this stuff. This is a waste of time. This is a waste of time. That's a mess. You shouldn't even be taking these to level 15. You should go to level 12, and when you don't get any speed upgrades, sell it. Get something else in there. Yeah. Gotta fix your mods. But that's how you work on it from there. I think the Marauder is a case-by-case basis, and I think it's roster by roster. But I think it's clear, well, it is clear that the Marauder transforms the Negotiator to an endgame fleet, and that's where the trade-off is, so. Yep. So there you go. Appalling. Your mods are appalling. Your mods are appalling. I hate this. Don't pay 38 bucks for this, please. Not like you, Matt Master. You're smooth and nice. All right, Blue Cow. I think we're gonna do the four Kahoot and the 4 spins, and that might be all we do today. I'm just not feeling it. I kind of feel like I wanna. Yeah, Blue Cow, you can jump in Discord. Jump in that waiting room. TGY clan? Hello, Blue Cow.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Well, welcome aboard. Tell us about the roster. Where's it been? Where you going? What's happening? What's shaking?
Alright, so I think nearly a year ago, I went for a private roster review and it was very helpful from you. And I think the account's come a long way since then, so I think last year you were on about how to finish Malevolence, finish Executor and stuff like that, so that's all done. I've got 4 GLs now when I only had JMK last year, so I've had a lot of progress. The Lightspeed bundles definitely helped with that, and I've just unlocked Malgus and someone else, Ben Solo. So yeah, we're moving up in the world.
Yeah, it's looking good, man. So Malgus is 1 piece away from Relic. That's cool. So what's up next, man? What's gonna happen?
So I was thinking, I've currently got all the Cal Kestis requirements farmed to 7 stars, but I think like most people have got a bit of a Kyrotech problem, so that's slowly working along. And I've also been farming Profundity on the side a bit, so yeah, I need to gear up the Profundity people.
I wonder if more people are gonna farm Profundity now because Cassian looks so freaking awesome.
Yeah, the new models.
Yeah, why can't they do this with everybody? I mean, I know they've done faces and stuff, but man, he looks amazing.
I know, right? Yeah.
Yeah, fix Jin. Like this. Can we get this cartoony Jin out of here and get the real one in here? I mean, look at this profile. Her profile looks like a Muppet. She looks horrible.
Yeah.
That's so bad. Look at that. She looks like a friggin'... I don't know what she looks like. That's awful. Let's fix Jin now. Fix Jin. That's our new hashtag.
Fix Jin.
Yeah, fix Jin. Good lord. That is scary. I've never noticed that before. She is actually... Her profile is actually just pretty freakish, actually. That's unfortunate. All right, man. So you're doing some Profundity. I can see you're doing that, and that's not a bad idea, although the event is no fun. Grandmaster Yoda looks bad too. Well, they put in the PFP, then they took it out. I don't know what that was. What do you think that's all about, Blue Cow, when they put that Yoda PFP and then took it back out? What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. I saw something about that. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't watched Acolyte, but maybe it's to do with the Acolyte. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, you think maybe Acolyte? I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, because, yeah, he'd be around them, right? Yeah, it's only 100 years before the prequel, so...
Oh, yeah, easily, yeah, he'd be, like, in his prime.
Yeah, so maybe it was to do with that? I don't know.
I don't know. I wonder if they're... I don't know what they're doing. I don't think they know what they're doing sometimes, so... Alright, so, that's what we're working on now. What about like, your... So you're working on Jedi Knight Cal and Profundity. What are some other things you're thinking about down the road on the roster?
Probably, like, I don't know whether to chase another GL or... I need to get up the Sith Triumvirate. That's something I've been putting off, and just other stuff have been getting in the way, and they're all like Gear 12, and I've been meaning them to get to Relics, and something just keeps pushing them apart But that's one of the things I need to get done for sure.
I agree with that. After Malgus, Cyan, and Nihilus finish him off, Nihilus is close. But yeah, that would be a big add for your roster. I mean, that team's already doing okay at Gear 12 and those guys, but it gets even better with the rest of them.
Yeah, I think it does one of the proving grounds that I currently can't do, like the Interceptor maybe.
Right.
I think.
And you bought some bundles, but it looks like you did not buy this most recent round of bundles. Is that right?
No, I tried not to buy too many, but I feel like the first lot of light speeds were too good of a value to not buy. So I felt like I kind of had to buy those first few light speeds, but I try not to buy too much. So the latest I haven't really bought, and
Got it.
I don't really plan on buying much more in the future. But I felt like the first few were pretty good value.
Hey, congratulations on your Relic 1 Geo Soldier, by the way. That's a good start.
Yeah.
What happened there?
I don't,
There's a story.
That was a very, very early Relic mistake. That's like one of the very first relics
I get it.
I put on.
Well, if you're playing and you don't know what you're doing, that's how most of us start. He's like the first character available in Cantina battles, right? He's the very first Cantina battle. And so you think, oh, I'm gonna get this guy, yeah, and then you spin all the gear and
he has that special at the early game. He does so much damage that like the big power attack thing.
Oh yeah,
he does so much damage, and I was like, hey, I need to relic this guy. And then as I watch more content and stuff, I was like, probably not the best.
Maybe not. Oh well, it is what it is. Is this working, guys? Can you hear these sound effects? Did you just hear Darth Vader say impressive? And tell me in chat if you heard Darth Vader say impressive on there, please. All right. So, what's your Star Wars story, and how did you find the game, man?
So I actually had when the game first came out, I think I had an account, and then I kind of stopped playing. I was farming random stuff, and then at the start of university, like a few years ago, I picked it back up just to, pass time while I was on the train to uni and catching the bus and stuff. So then I was just playing that and just watching more videos. Was getting more interested in the game. I always like the farming when there's like a never-ending goal into a game, a farming game. So like games like on Borderlands, where you can just farm guns, try and get the best guns in Borderlands, or farm the best gear in World of Warcraft and stuff like that. So I've always liked farming games. So I figured this was a pretty good game to delve into, and yeah, about 3-4 years down the road now, and we're looking good.
Makes sense. What about what's your Star Wars story?
Star Wars story, so I think I'm 24, so people my age always grew up with the prequels.
Hold on.
Love
okay, there we go.
Sorry, so yeah, the prequels, I grew up watching the prequels, loved the prequels when I was younger, and as I've gotten older, I kind of don't like the prequels as much. I have a hot take, I like the sequels better than the prequels. I know, it's a very hot take, but episodes 1 and 2 just not for me, personally. Episode 3 is great. Episode 3 is a great film, but personally don't enjoy 1 and 2 as much.
Hold on, now let's back up.
Yeah.
You can't say that and then not. So what, tell us the hot take, guy. You can't just say they're better. You got to give us. So the sequels are better than the prequels, and this is Blue Cow. What's your home address, sir? Give us your home address and phone number.
Yeah.
Now, what's your story there? Give it to us.
I don't know what it is. I feel like the episode 8 isn't great. Like the whole that Star Destroyer chasing that little rebel fleet in the air, it's not great. The whole storyline's terrible on in that casino planet place. It's terrible. Episode 8's not great. But I feel like 7 and 9 are actually kind of underrated films, personally. I feel like this bringing back the characters in 7, they kind of butchered Luke a bit, but I feel like the introduction of Han, Leia, I felt like they handled it pretty well, and then I feel like episode 9 kind of rectified a lot of 8's mistakes, so I kind of enjoyed 9. I thought 9 was pretty good film, but I just couldn't get along with 1 and 2. Looking back on it and watching 1 and 2 now, episode 1 and 2 are just very dull. Episode 1's got a great lightsaber fight at the end, but they're just not for me. Like, as I look back at it, and more I watch them, the more I was like, they're not great in my opinion.
Hey man, we've all got opinions, so this was a good one. I love hearing a divergent opinion, and I love hearing somebody being willing to say it out loud. So congratulations, sir. Now, I see a lot of like Twitter posts and stuff where, you know, people talk about episode 8 and 9 stuff. You go out there and like say, "Oh, these are awesome," and you suck, and or you just kind of just live your own life. And what's your story there?
Sorry, what do you say? Sorry, could you repeat that?
Do you get out in like public forums and defend the sequels, or do you just kind of live your own life?
No, I just let it go on. But
right.
if I see a lot of hate, I'd like on a certain post, and I like happen to stumble across it. I don't go on my way to see like it's a hate post or whatever. But if I see a post and it's just like hate comment after hate comment, I might chime in with a little comment saying they're a bit underrated and that they weren't as bad as people think. But I don't go out my way to defend the sequels. No.
Got it. All right, man. Well, hang on a second. I'm going to check something. Let me see.
Impressive. Most impressive.
Did you guys hear that impressive, most impressive? And is he echoing? I got to figure out this sound. I got the sound all messed up. Anyway,
Could
man.
I just ask a couple of questions about the account? Just a
go ahead.
Questions? So, is there anything you think that my account, so around a 7 mil GP account's missing? Anything that is there a big gap anywhere?
Well, it's hard to answer now with the way the game is with the Lightspeed bundles. Like, where are the gaps, right? You've got 4 GLs. You know, having Jedi Master Kenobi in here is a big gap filler in general. Do you have Commander Ahsoka?
Yeah. Relic 3.
But she's there, you know, and that's the main thing. And just having Commander Ahsoka on the roster with Jedi Master Kenobi, you've got a leg up on most people. Like Rey, Kylo, Luke was pretty easy with the Lightspeed bundles that came out last year. Kenobi is just a separate farm all on your own that makes a lot of sense with where you are in the game. Let me look at your Empire fleet here a little bit.
The Empire fleet's not great.
Yeah, like adding TIE Defender to this fleet would be a big deal. Even Gauntlet would add some good stuff for your Chimera fleet. So
yeah,
maybe think about those guys, because just having TIE Defender and Gauntlet will give you another fleet that you can use to kill some stuff in the game. Interceptor adds a little bit more, and then Scythe adds a lot more, but you're not near that. The other thing I might look at with your characters is the Inquisitors. You know, I don't know what your guild's doing right now. Are you doing Rise of the Empire or Geonosis?
Yeah, we're doing Rise of the Empire. Rise of the Empire, sorry, yeah.
And are you getting any Reva shards from your guild?
We're getting like 8, 9, I think.
So maybe that's something to think about as Inquisitors, not only for that, but also for 2 assault battles every month. Maybe that's a farm you go down on your own path to do. And you know, the thing about the Lightspeed bundles is if you're going to be interested, and you said you're kind of limiting, you're picking and choosing, but if you're willing to purchase them, maybe you're just doing farms like the Inquisitors, and then you get the Lightspeed bundles and let that drive the other part of your farm in the meantime. But no, I don't see any big holes here for 7 million. You're kind of where you need to be. I do think having Jedi Master Kenobi is a step up. You've got gas. A lot of accounts like me have a similar galactic power. Now, I've got like Leia and Gungans in there, but I don't have Jedi Master Kenobi, and I don't have my gas team up and running. So, no, I think you're in good shape here, and you've done everything as you should do. And I keep following your farming path. You're doing a good job, and you're on top of things, and it looks good.
I just hate the Kyrotech bottleneck at the moment. It's terrible. It just puts me off trying to gear up people, and I just go after farming other stuff as well. I hate the Kyrotech bottleneck.
I get it, man. Yeah, there's no way to get around it. It's everybody's bottleneck, and I mean, I don't know how much you're spending, but those $5 packs each week that have 50 Kyrotechs is a pretty nice little spend if you're spending on it. Just FYI. So.
Yeah, I might delve into. Like I said, I try not to. I think the Lightspeed bundles are the only purchase I've ever made on this game.
Right.
So I was free to play up until then, but
I
they were
gotcha.
too good not to get. So.
And chat's telling you to get Jabba. Just FYI.
Jabba, yes, I could do with another defensive GL. That is something I was thinking about as well. Yeah,
but you're just sitting on these marquee shards right now, so you'd have a lot of farming to do. I think that's a background farm. If you want to farm those shards while you're working on something else, I think that's not a bad idea. All right, sir. Well, it's good to talk to you. I'm glad. Congratulations on winning the Jurassic Park, or finishing 4th, and then getting that review. And Congrats on your hot take on the Star Wars sequels.
Yeah, it's an interesting one, right? You won't find many people say the sequels are better than the prequels. But
Nope,
yeah,
you're in a small group
you've
there,
met
my
one
friend.
now.
All right, Blue Cow, thanks for jumping on.
All right, take care. Thank you.
Okay, bye. Let me see. All right, let's see. We got Sidfin 1018. Let me tell these guys we fixed this here. Hold on. All right. Maul Eliza. First of all, Sid Finn, get a name. Make sure I got this ally code right. I think I got it. 544-764-941. Yep. So the first thing I'd say here, Sid Finn, is get a real name. Pick a name, man. You're deep into the game. You took the generic name they give you. I like the Phoenix farming. Your fleets are kind of a mess. You're about to take some huge jumps forward. So Phoenix? I don't see any Imperial Troopers. No. This account is behind on ships. Yeah, it's a brand new roster, yeah. Sidfin, you know, the thing here is you at level 78, which is going to come up on you fast now with all the stuff they've done in the game. At level 78, you've got to have a 5-star Executrix and 6 5-star ships to go with it. You need to start farming the Geo ships. Go get TIE Silencer done. TIE Fighter. Actually, First Order Special Forces TIE Fighter would be very easy for you to get. So I would say the Geo Soldier, Geo Spy, TIE Silencer. Maybe Sun Fact's a little harder. TIE Fighter maybe. Special Forces TIE Fighter for sure. First Order Special Forces TIE Fighter and TIE Pilot. You need to get 5 5-star dark side ships, and you can get Ahsoka be your other ship to do here. Get ready for level 78, but it's going to be tough because with the changes they just made, you're going to be on level 78 fast. So you need to get that done. I like your Phoenix farming. Let go of Luke Skywalker farm boy a little bit. Like, let's step back from farm boy Luke Skywalker. He's not a very good character. So just take a step back there. You've done a good job grabbing some Empire along the way. And now that you're double farming Captain Rex, once you get Captain Rex to 7 stars, you're going to Thrawn 7-star unlock very easily. It'll be very, very easy. So I would do... I would focus on your Phoenix. Your Phoenix should be your primary team. Your Phoenix should be your primary team right now. 1 second here. All right. Sorry about that. So, this should be your primary team. Then you need to start working on an Imperial Trooper team. I would be farming Veers and Piet and Star. It's just such a good team. I think those are your starter teams. Your Imperial Troopers and your Phoenix. And Imperial Troopers being Veers, Piet, Stark you've already got, and then Dark Trooper and Gideon, something like that. We talk about it all the time on the channel. I got a video of your first two teams. Go look that up. So, but let go of... Farm Boy Luke, let go of him a little bit. You're not going to be able to use him to get CLS till you get R2 at 7 stars anyway. Captain Rex, keep farming. Keep farming those Phoenix. But you're behind on ships. You need to farm the Geo ships and the Geos to go with them, Spy and Soldier. You should farm TIE Silencer as well. Get the First Order Special Forces TIE Fighter. You're already working on it over here a little bit. And then you'll need 1, 2, 3, 4... Maybe Sunfax Starfighter. You have to have 5 dark side ships, and then Ahsoka would be your best light side ship to grab. So when you hit level 78, you can get some Zeta mats. You'll need to do that's what you got to do there. Got a lot of videos about that. It's an okay start. I always say Executor is really the best way to start the game. You want to push your way toward Executor, you'll get a bunch of bounty hunters, you get your Imperial Troopers, you already have your Phoenix. You'll have a lot of great teams in there. When you get the Executor done, you can go over to CLS, or maybe CLS first, then Executor. But that's the way the farming should go here. But this is a new account. The Phoenix is the best thing you've done so far. Go get that Captain Rex farm. Like, get him done. Get him done. He's going to make a huge difference on that team. He already is. It'll be even bigger once that's done. All right, let's look at the stake. Darth Steak. Did he buy the finalizer? I'd say these finalizer shards are purchased, right? Funky Bob Fett! Let's give a big Masters intro for Funky Bob Fett right now. Where are we here?
This is the way. This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
How's Lord Vader? I'm going to use my boy. I just hit top 100 GACs. It's coming back. Took a while. I did it without ever. Hey, nice. You just hit top 100 in GAC. Nice, dude. Congrats. We got 128 viewers on YouTube and 16 likes. Is that a thing? 16 likes out of 128 viewers. Mrs. Nooch will be very disappointed in you. All right. What happened here? What happened here? I'm trying to piece this together. You bought the Resistance bundle and the Kylo bundle, but not the Radis bundle. And not the Jedi Training Ray bundle. And not the Finalizer bundle. And if... What the heck, dude? I gotta look these bundles up now. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna switch over to my screen as I open these up. Maybe. Okay. So... That's the Ray bundle. That's what he bought. You bought the Resistance Lightspeed bundle. But not the Radis bundle, which is way more valuable, especially with Bosk in there. And not the Jedi Training Ray bundle. And this is weird. So this is weird. You didn't buy the Finalizer bundle. You did not buy the BB-8. You bought the Supreme Leader Kylo Ren bundle. This is so weird, dude. Yeah, these are some really odd choices for bundles to buy. Like, they don't combine well. Like... I'm really confused, this steak. I know what happened. I know what happened. So, I think I know what happened. I think these were purchased in last October when it first came out. And I think he bought the BB-8 bundle. But then he needed Smuggler Han. So he bought the Resistance bundle with Smuggler Han in it. But then did not buy... And so there's no Finalizer bundle at the time. That didn't exist. So he just went out and purchased shards of the Finalizer because Shuttle's not done. So he went out and purchased shards of the Finalizer and got Kylo done. That's what happened. And then you bought an Ewok bundle too. So... Get the 7 stars, get the TIE on the 7 stars, get Kylo Ren's command shuttle to 7 stars. Because I always say it, I counter Executor with that. You can climb through your fleet arena with that, most likely, through Executors. I don't know about Negotiators. Well, you can beat, I don't know about Negotiators. But you can beat Executors up there with that. I would probably be farming for Executor on this roster right now. Finish your CLS team for sure. You got it. Partially done. CLS Han, so I'll need a Zeta, another Zeta here. Yeah, you need the leader Zeta there. At least. You can do it learns control, but that's later. Chewbacca, 3PO. Where's Chewpio? There's Chewpio. Okay, 5 stars. I would finish your CLS team and be farming your way toward the Executors, what I'd be doing right now. Which I think is what you probably are doing. Yeah, I agree, Luigi. You have to wait till the Executors are there to climb. You can't climb through Negotiators right now. I agree with that. Well, let's look at your mods since we're here. I got a bad feeling about this. It's the right set. It just needs a lot more speed. But you got the right set on there. Fast Hux, congrats. 283 is not that fast. You definitely need to get some more mods out here to speed this roster up. But, you know, you're still pretty early. But I'm going to give you a need for speed. Let's drop it. Where is it? Where's my thing? Probably gonna go. Everything's messed up now since I had to reboot.
I feel the need for speed.
And there you go with that. So I would work on your speed for sure. Work on your speed for sure. Yeah, I would finish CLS, work your way toward Executor, and then probably work on Ray. I would be working on Ray on this roster since you've already got a big chunk of it. Get the rest of it done. That's really the direction to go. Executor, CLS, Executor, Ray, in somewhere in that order. So, is the border around your camera supposed to be laggy or smooth? In 4 years, no one has ever asked me that. What do you think? What do you think? I'll show you a little behind the scenes baseball here, guys. Hold on. Someone popped in. That's a fun question. That's what it looks like behind me. It's just a bunch of force lightning. That's my background. Should I just do this? Should I just run that as my background? I've never done that before. I've always just thought of it as my border. You know? So I put this up. And then that's the border. Or I put up the cockpit. And then the force lightning's my border. You guys like the lightning? Should we just go with that? I never even considered it. And Luigi prefers the border. Yeah, we're gonna have different preferences, but you know, there you go. That has literally been going on behind me since for 3 years now. Literally 3 years. Yeah, well, there you go. Anyway, that's my review. There you go. That's for the steak. Let's take a look at very original username. They're going to head out here. It's been a weird day. I kind of felt a little weird today. Very original username. Here we go. What you got? I don't think Darth Jar Jar is going to happen anytime soon. I can see down the road. I can see down the road where there could definitely be like imaginary characters in the game when they start running out of characters. Lord Failure, nice. But I don't think it's anytime soon. We're talking way down the road. What are you doing? I am deranged. Just ask Reddit. I'm deranged. Let's take a look. Kyber 3, so we got some stuff going on here. Executive Malevolence, Finalizer's not done. This extra star will be a big deal. Wow. That's unfortunate. Get a Hyena Bomber, please. There's just too much going on here, guys. I feel like it's too much action behind me, you know? Get a Hyena Bomber. You bought the bundle. Ooh. Hey, man, since Marauder is 7 stars, I would very much... And your name is Lord Failure? I would very much consider working on these guys for that Marauder. I would very much consider that. Banekron. Got gas. All the Zetas too. I would 6-dot these and take some more rolls at the speed. You know? You don't need tenacity. Just make this health or offense primary. You don't need tenacity. Now that's pretty darn fast. I don't like crit chance ever. Like ever. I don't ever like crit chance. Interesting. Where are all your speed mods? That's not a great set. It's okay. Okay, I'm wrong. It does start dropping off. Good to see you, Freddy, over on Twitch. Crit chance is great on Greedo. And then where do you use Greedo, Matt Master? Please let me know. I'd love to hear. I'd love to hear. Put a Zeta on what? Devlinsky, welcome aboard. Thank you for subscribing. We got Rain Kylo, we got Starkiller, we got Ben Solo. We got Darth Bane. It's actually kind of a light Kyber 3 roster, honestly. We got Traya, full team. Need a 7-star finalizer. Got these ships at least where they're usable. That Hyena Bomber thing is I think that's a big deal. In fact, it's just a big deal. You need to get a Hyena Bomber in here for sure. The Sith Raid. You are not using Greedo in the Sith Raid. I don't know what to say here. What am I gonna say? Guys, I gotta wrap this up. I'm just kind of. Today's just been wonky, dude. Greedo can help a desperation cleanup, maybe. You are, wow. Nice Rex. Good job. Okay, so we clearly have a Lightspeed bundler here, okay? And you didn't do the Geos? Why didn't you do the Geos? You did everything else? Why didn't you do the Geos? Thanks, Samu. I appreciate that. One of my son's best friends recently moved to Finland with his wife. She's got family in Finland, and they moved there. So, you're going to be getting Lightspeed bundles and farming teams on the side. So what I would say is, go get some teams that you're not going to get out of Lightspeed bundles. Go farm Cal Kestis. Or go farm Inquisitors, or Put a Zeta on Watt Tambourine. You go get the. You should have done those Geos, I guess. But farm teams that aren't going to be in bundles. Did you do? You have Treya? Did I my thing right there? Yeah, Treya's done. Maybe Sith Eternal Emperor. I mean, this is core team farming at its best. You got Revens, CLS, Gas, yeah, I would start farming something that's not going to be in a Lightspeed bundle. Like, go get some Inquisitors. You'll get 2 assault battles done every month. Be a nice little ad for your roster. You might be in a rote territory battles guild. Maybe that's why you didn't do Geos. You've already got Watt. So what do you care? So maybe do some Inquisitors on this roster. Maybe you're Bad Batch. Look. On this roster, Bad Batch would be really smart. You know, you want to take them up and get them geared up and have that Marauder work and give yourself an endgame fleet. That could be something that's really, really, really nice on this roster. Inquisitors would be to help your guild if they're getting Reva shards, you know, to participate in the Reva shards. That's that direction. Those are the 2 things I'd really think about on the roster. Sith Eternal is an option. I do think at some point there will be a bundle that'll give us a bunch of Sith Eternal requirements. I think that'll come out. But, you know, I can't rely on that, right? So Sith Eternal is another option maybe, but I think Bad Batch, for me, I think either Bad Batch or Inquisitors would be a great farm for you, and then you're just filling in with your Lightspeed bundles outside of that. Maybe you can go get like maybe a Dr. Aphra in the meantime, or I'm trying to think of something else. Maybe Cal Kestis. Maybe you go for Jedi Master Luke. You get all those rebels in there. And I think I saw Wampa. There's Wampa. There's Hermit Yoda. Maybe Jedi Knight Luke into Jedi Master Luke. That might be an option for you too. But I just think that farming stuff that's not going to be in the bundles in the future would be great for your roster. And get some better speed mods. Okay? Guys, this is going to wrap us up today. It was a weird day. Why do you think that, Matt Master? That's kind of a jump. You think the whole thing? Yep. We're gonna put the kibosh on. We're gonna get a raid here. What? All right, guys, we're gonna get a couple of raids loaded. This was kind of a mess today. I kind of I didn't mention it, but I kind of felt weird coming in, honestly. Hey, Matt Master's upcoming. I'm gonna send you all over to Matt Master's upcoming stream. When's this coming up? Today? Oh, that's tonight. I don't want to do that. Let's find somebody else here. All right, there we go. We got a couple of streams coming up here, guys. Yeah, Matt Master stream in 8 hours. I got nothing else to say. It's been a weird day. I'm glad you guys could experience the weirdness with me. Hopefully Matt Master can enjoy his work today and then stream tonight. You guys are all wonderful people. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Hey guys, tomorrow, Jabba the Hutt unlocked right here, free to play tomorrow, and then we play Grand Arena. Jabba the Hutt unlocked here tomorrow, free to play, and then we play Grand Arena on this channel. The year-long journey is complete tomorrow. That's what we got. Everybody, have a great day. I will definitely talk to you soon. And of course, always remember,